Hello guys, and welcome back to my StarMade tutorial. It's a nice little sunset, or star in the background there. Star slash sun. So, last episode we figured out, or learned how to build our first ship, what it takes, what you want to put on your first ship, and where you spawn, and how to move around. So this episode we're going to learn about the different ores and some crafting. So, first off, I want to empty out my inventory a little bit here. Actually, let's keep that on the bar. Let's just get all unnecessary stuff off the hotbar. Alright, so as you can plainly see here, this block looks different from this block. Indicates it's an ore. If you right click with an empty hand, you will collect the ore. Where's it going? Okay, so we already had some, that's why. So what is that called? Ooh, Fretikin. Pronunciation. Green stuff. You have to be pretty close in order to pick it up as well, and it'll work on any block. You can, collect any block you want to. Let's see. That is an ore. You see that purple up there? Let's get up here. Collect these. These are shards. Remnant shard. Shards are different from ores. When you craft them up, they will give you different things. So, that's one way of collecting them by hand. We can get in our ship here, which, here we go. Which I showed you last episode. Let's do a little spin job. And you can use your salvage module to collect ores as well. It's a little bit faster than doing it by hand, even with the one beam that we have at the moment. Let's see. And they're usually on the rock faces. So if you just find some rock face on whatever planet you're on. We happen to be on like a forest planet here. So I've actually never been on one before. It's kind of cool. I wish I had found one of these in my first home and built on that instead of the purple planet that I happened to find. So yeah, just go around. This is how you collect ore. Now you can. We're gonna fly back down. Let's go straight up. And stop. Alright, go to build mode. Inventory. But we have more salvage modules. You can stick more salvage modules on this bad boy. Let's just put them. Let's actually select our. Where is it? Where did we put that thing? There it is. C. Okay, let's put these back. Make sure they're linked up. It doesn't have to be touching, but it does have to be linked up. How many? We have 10. So let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've essentially tripled our mining capacity. As you can see, we now have 3 beams instead of just the 1. So let's head back down to the planet. Careful not to crash into the planet. Of course, it doesn't really matter because collision is off. That's a config file you can change. So now we have 3 beams that we can shoot and collect all kinds of stuff at the same time. This is with right click. If you left click, it will focus, but as you can see that message up there, it tells you it's more powerful unfocused with right mouse wheel. So it's more powerful this way. But unless you're like actually wanting to mine a huge area like all these rocks or whatever, I don't know, it seems like it actually mines quicker because you're focusing it. So that way you don't have to clutter up your inventory with a bunch of unwanted stone or whatever. It's better to use the unfocused on asteroids because you can get the ores plus the asteroid materials, and asteroid materials can be used to make capsules, which are pretty useful. Okay, so I think we have a fair amount. Let's get down here. Right here. Oh, careful. I want to try to get level on a flat plane. And or to exit, and your ship's going to flip over. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Always does. Okay. So you have all these ores. What in the world are you going to do with them? What you're going to do is come to Craft Generic, drag your ore up here, wait for this to tick up. Takes a while. Takes a little while because, you know, this is like crafting by hand, I guess. And there you go. We have 10 alloyed mesh right here. Let's get 10 more of those. That's what you get from the ore. If you throw the shards in there, you're going to get something different. Crystal circuit. Now these are the basic building blocks for a lot of the basic items in the game. So let's get 20 of these. Let that keep working. Craft factory. And I know for sure if you put this in here, you're going to get a basic factory. There you go, your first factory. And let's see if you get anything for the alloyed mesh. Not sure if you do or not. Oh, yeah, you get a basic factory either way. Okay, that's not too bad. And this will keep ticking up even though you're not on the screen. So very useful. Got 10 more of those. This is how you're gonna have to start out. So it's gonna be kind of slow. There's a different way, a little bit quicker way to get these raw materials, which I can show you probably next episode because I don't want this one to be too long. Alright, so highlight your basic factory, left click to place it down. Uh-oh, insufficient energy. What? Yep, it takes power. You have to use power. Remember these power reactors that we were saving for a rainy day? You can plop these down. Boop, and now it has power. Should anyway. Yep, it says it's active. Yeah, we're not getting the message anywhere. It doesn't matter where you place these power cores. They do not have to be touching the factory that you place down. But they do have to be on the same side of the planet, from what I understand. As long as they're on the same side of the planet, same plane. Like last episode you saw, there's different sides of the planet. As long as this power core or these power cores are on this side of the planet, it'll power any factory anywhere on the planet. I think. I'm about 70% sure on that. So, all right, open up the basic factory, and look at this. All this you can craft with the basic factory. Very useful. But something you're going to want to get right away is you can click that drop down filter and filter out a standard factory. Come over here to the graph. You need 20 alloyed mesh and 20 crystal circuit. Simple enough. Oh wait, let's get out of this because we need our 120. Kind of got out of hand there, didn't it? It's okay. Let's throw some more of our shards in there. Okay, let's get out of this, get back into this, and we need 20 of these and 20 of these. And once it ticks up, yoink, we have a standard factory. How I split the stacks up is if you right click, you'll get this window, type in the amount, hit OK, and there you go. Pretty simple. Okay, we have a standard factory now. Let's just place it right next to it. Oh, press the right button though. And now we have a standard factory. Now we can craft more complicated things. All kinds of stuff. There's one more thing you're going to want, and that's the advanced factory. Let's see what it takes to make that. 50 alloyed mesh and 50 crystal circuit. Not that tough, not that tough. We should have enough by now. Ooh, just enough. Cool. Let's throw this in here and this in here. Shift click. You can shift click things in and out of inventory, just like in Minecraft. Place that down, and now you have the advanced. All 3 factories. This is the most advanced stuff you can build right here. Very, very cool. And very simple. Crafting is very simple in this game. One more thing you're going to want to get. Let's see, where is it? You want one of these. Come on. Micro assembler. What do we need for this? 5 and 5. We may be out by now. Maybe out. What do we have? Oh, we don't have anything going. Oh, are we out of shards? Looks like we are out of shards. Well, poop. You'll have that. Oh, there's plenty of them up there. Oh, those aren't shards though. Come on. We're all out of shards. Simple thing is to just hop in your ship and go look for some, but I was hoping there'd be some right nearby. Anyway, you get the idea. You get the idea. That's how you're going to want to start out. Crafting is very easy. You're going to want to get a micro assembler, and then you're also going to want to get a... Let's see. Nope. It's not in the standard. Is it in this one? Basic? Yep, capsule refinery. You want to get one of those as well to start off. Pretty easy, 10 and 10. So yeah, you want the micro assembler, the capsule refinery, basic factory, standard factory, and advanced factory. Once you have all of those factories, you can craft anything in the game as long as you get all the materials. The micro assembler destroys items, so if you put in a capsule, it will reverse engineer it back into either alloy metal mesh or crystal circuits. They're also useful for if you get scrap metal, which you get from abandoned stations. If you go and use your salvage beams on a station, you will get scrap composite alloyed, or scrap composite and scrap alloyed, I think. I may be wrong on the names, but you'll get 2 separate scrap items. You can bring them, dump them in your micro assembler, and it'll turn them into alloyed mesh and crystal circuits. That's how you can get a lot of the basic materials pretty quick. Next episode, I'll show you an even faster way to get those, to take apart a abandoned station, and it has to do with the build block here. So next episode, we will take a look at the build block. We will find an abandoned station, and we will take it apart. So I hope you guys found this useful. If you want to know anything else about the game, let me know, and I'll try to figure it out if I don't already know, and I'll share it with you guys. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.